What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Philip Perry. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are safe. Today I'm talking about the amazing city of Lisbon. Lisboa. I don't know if that's how the Portuguese say it, but anyway, Lisbon. Whoo! Now I visited Lisbon in October, towards the ending of October. Still beautiful weather. Sun was still shining. It's definitely a jumper weather, right? You gotta take a jumper, but some shades because the sun is nice and bright and shining. But definitely take a jumper for the nighttime. In the daytime, I had like a long sleeve jumper. It's not t-shirt weather, I wouldn't say, but it's still warmish. Still warmish. I would say 20s, low 20s. So it's again to going from London to going to Lisbon in October. It was great weather in my opinion. So I would say October is actually a great time. Beginning of October, I would say beginning of October is a great time to visit Lisbon because it's a lot more quieter. Kind of more of the off peak, so you can really do a lot of things, go to a lot of rooftops and enjoy it. Lisbon, absolutely beautiful city. It's the capital of Portugal. Um, it's a city, in my opinion, it's a great getaway for like a long weekend. For instance, like a Thursday to Monday. That's what we did. We did Thursday to Monday. Staying the entire week, I wouldn't recommend. It's a beautiful city, so you can go from Lisbon, go to Porto, or you could drive down to the south and go to the Algarves. Algarves is amazing, right? So if you to do Portugal for the first time, I would say going to Lisbon. You got to do Lisbon, Porto, then you got to go down south and do Algarves. And it'd be actually Portugal is not the biggest country, so realistically you can rent a car in Lisbon and just drive. You can drive to Porto or fly into Porto, drive from Porto down to Lisbon, then from Lisbon go to the Algarves. However you want to do it, but it's a country that has to be explored. But anyway, let's focus on Lisbon. Things to do. There's so much things to do. Ah man, as far as Europe, in my opinion, Lisbon has probably the most and the best rooftops in one city. I mean, every city's got rooftops now, but I mean, for me, the vibe and the amount of different rooftops is Lisbon. And again, too, we went. I went in October, so it was pretty. It's off peak, pretty quiet season. Every rooftop we went to, and again, too, is getting colder, right? So not a lot of people hitting the rooftops. So, but every rooftop we went to was lots of space. It wasn't as busy, and it just so many to choose from. Lisbon's really broken up in different parts, but you want to stay in the center. We stayed in the Barro Alto. In my opinion, this is the best place to stay. This is the best area to stay because it's literally walking distance to everything. Everything you want to see and do outside of going to visit the Christ Redeemer, which is the other side of the river. You got to cross a bridge. You can pretty much see and do everything. So I say Barro Alto is the best place to stay. Things to do. You can obviously go sightseeing, but what I would recommend, I don't know, apologize, but I don't know the exact name, but you can go, like, if you look it up, there's different points to go where you can catch a bus and do like a tour bus. But when you go to these points, right, this is what you should look out for. Look out for tour guides. They're independently doing it on their own, but they have like little buggies, right? And in these buggies, they will literally be your tour guide and they will take you around everywhere you need to see in a day, right? And they will explain everything. They'll be there with you. They'll drive you like let's say to all the cathedrals, viewpoints. They'll drive you. They'll show you. They'll wait for you outside while you go into the cathedral stuff like that. See. Then you jump right back into the car and they'll drive you. And it's a small car, so you can go to all these little windy roads up to the top of the mountains and stuff. Trust me, I would recommend this than jumping like on the tour bus and doing like a group tour because one, there's loads of people. There's loads of waiting around. You gotta wait for this person, that person, and it won't be as detailed. Whereas with a pastor tour guide, it'll be a lot more detailed. He will drive you around, tell you about the city, give you all the points, give you a history. Amazing, amazing. So just look out for them. You see them. You see them in a little buggy. It's like a golf cart. You see them on the street. You just go there, talk to them, and figure out a price and just bargain a little bit. We bargained and got a good price. So you could just bargain a little bit and go from there. Of course, you got to go to all the viewpoints. Terrace du Mont is a great viewpoint. With a viewpoint, you have like the rail where it has a lot of padlocks. It's very romantic. So for you couples or romantic people, go out there, get a padlock, put up one there on the on the wall, and wish for good things. So it's a great view. You can see Lisbon. You see many people that taking pictures of like of the the reddish roofs. That's where they take the pictures at. That's the viewpoint. It's a very famous viewpoint, Terras do Monte. So you got to definitely do that. Also, you got to go visit the big monument and the big square, the big. You gotta visit the square right in the bang in the center is the big square, the big monument. It's like a doorway, like a huge one of the front of Lisbon. The Pietro do Camarocchio. Yes, I know I butchered these pronunciations, but I'm gonna spell it out for you. So so you know. But this is dope. This is one of the most famous things to see and do in Portugal, and you just gotta see it. It's a great place to be. There's gonna be loads of tourists. It's gonna be generally pretty busy as well, but it's cool. One thing about Lisbon, man, the food is mwah, mwah, right? So you just gotta realistically, man. First couple of days, we just walked around and just found places, just tried different places. Some places okay, some places are great. So you, like I said, when you're traveling, you just gotta go and just explore and find these little nice little hidden gems. But I'll give you a couple right now. Mama Shelter. Oh, great food, great place to go because on Fridays, Saturdays they have like a live band. They have like a club atmosphere while you eat. You can have your wine. There's a guy playing drums, singing, and it's like a fun atmosphere. They also have a rooftop, but obviously the rooftop is closed in October. But generally in the summertime, there's a rooftop there as well, so you can also go out there and eat, have drinks. So it's a great place to go. It's also a hotel that has a dope restaurant and also dope rooftop. Another dope place to go is the Gin Lovers. Whoo! This is a dope place. It's like a historical building, so it's like a cathedral that got like converted into like a restaurant with the high ceilings. So you got a restaurant and there's a bar. It's a restaurant, but they do drinks. So we booked a table for like nibbles. Because we had dinner already, so we had nibbles and drinks. They have music, and it's a great vibe. I would actually recommend going there for dinner and just having drinks than going to somewhere else because it's a more of a mellow, chill place. But it's absolutely beautiful inside. So the Gin Lovers. Then for breakfast, this is we went to a couple of dope breakfast places, but trust me, this is not an ad because they don't sponsor me. They didn't give me no free meals, but it was amazing. We went there literally 3 straight days, and I generally don't like to go to places like back to back. I want to try different places, but this breakfast was amazing. The pancakes, oh my god, this breakfast brunch place was the best. So if you want to have nice breakfast brunch or just brunch in general, in my opinion, the breakfast brunch was the best. So the breakfast brunch, you have to go to their breakfast, the best brunch in Lisbon. It's a small place. Go support them too. The family, small family run. Um, it's small, so again, too, if you go in the busy peak time, you have to book in advance. I mean, it's gonna be packed. But October was great. It wasn't as busy, so every day we literally found tables, and we always found a table to sit and eat. But we went there 3 days straight for brunch, and it was amazing all 3 days. So I 100% recommend their breakfast. It's in the Barrio Alto area as well. It's like from the hotel, it's like 10-minute walk. So your rooftops, you got so many rooftops. Well, the top 3 rooftops, in my opinion, is Hotel do Chaldo. It's a great rooftop, great view. Mama Shelter again too, great, and Carmo rooftop. Those are 3 really dope rooftops that you can go. You can see great views. You can also go there just before the sunset happens, and you can see a beautiful sunset and just have great vibes, have drinks. So Lisbon, I mean, amazing city. If you haven't been to Lisbon before, I 100% recommend it. One of the dopest, greatest, funnest cities in Europe. Trust me. And I've been to many cities in Europe, and this is a dope city. You got diversity, you got culture, you got good food, good people. It's a great location. It's very safe as well. So it's a great for solo, couple, friends. I mean, literally any kind of holiday theme. It's perfect for. So yeah, like my clients and some other friends that wanted to do something solo, I 100% always recommended Lisbon, or the Algarves. There's all the recommendations. If you want some recommendations as a solo traveler, I've been on many solo trips that are safe for women, especially. Just drop me a comment and I'll let you know. I have so many, but Lisbon's a great one for a solo trip. Great, very safe, cool people. You're generally going to meet other travelers. It's great, great food, and like I said, great location. So I would 100% recommend Lisbon. If you haven't been, go to Lisbon. You would not be disappointed. If you enjoyed this video and it brought any value and helped you out in any way, give you any information that you needed to hear, please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, support the channel so I can bring to you more videos like this. Come on, let's go. Hit that button. Till next time. Peace.